Hi, I'm Charlie, welcome back to Cine Channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Halloween. Now, this is the OG 1978 version, one of the OG classics that kicked off the slasher genre in horror, and with it being right in the middle of the spooky season, I thought, why not review it? I'm going to be talking about the good and the bad. Like I said, this is a cult classic, and honestly, this was my first time seeing it all the way through. So let's just begin. Diving into the good. The overall aesthetic of the movie is just great, and it has a creepy atmosphere. The way it's filmed, just everything has that eerie vibe, and especially when a lot of these shots are showing of Michael's shoulder watching someone. It's just very off-putting. Also, the fall aesthetic is very present in this film, and a lot of the shots, like the last movie I was talking about, Hubie Halloween, look like Halloween and October all the way throughout. The score is also classic. Not a year goes by where you don't hear that Halloween theme, so literally a revolutionary score, but also is itself very creepy and goes along with the film. The suspense and buildup is very present in this movie because honestly, not a lot happens in this movie. I'll talk about that later, but it really is just Michael following around Laurie, and then all of it building up to what happens in the end, in the final fight. So I just think the build-up and suspense is very good. I'll say the characters fit the role well, especially the main character Laurie, but also Dr. Loomis and his fright of Michael, and we'll talk about Michael in a second. But him throughout the movie just needing Michael to be captured again and explaining to everyone how he's such a threat and that he watched him for 15 years, and his great speech about Michael. I just thought Dr. Loomis was a very great character to have in this world, where he's one of the only who actually knows Michael exists and believes in him. But Laurie Strode is the main character. She's good. She's not dumb like a lot of her friends are in this film, but they're made to be that way, and they work well as side characters who get killed off in a horror movie. But Laurie, the strength that she has to keep going throughout the film, even though she sees all these weird signs, and she's a great final girl, putting up a battle with Michael in the end. Then talking about Michael himself, just every time he's on screen, there's a presence of eeriness. He stands so still in those scenes where he's just looking at characters. He really strikes fear into those characters and makes you feel it as well. He's just always there. He's a looming threat throughout the entire film, and a lot of these shots just watching over, and he has no motive because literally in the beginning of the film, Laurie Strode walks up to his house, he sees that, and that's enough for him to start following her around and watching her. So it is really that of no motive being creepy, and how in the beginning you watch young Michael kill his sister and then just walk outside afterwards. It just all makes Michael seem to be very creepy and mysterious, which is obviously good. And also the last thing, it's simple. And those are all the positive things about Halloween. Going on to the bad, I know I just said that that's a good thing of being simple, but then again, this movie really kind of has no plot. Yes, we're set up that there is a killer that has been set loose on Halloween, and this girl just so happens to go up to his house, but that's all. After that, he just follows her around, and that's the plot, until the end where she fights back. And although it's simple and what people want to see, it can feel a bit boring sometimes, and with this being only an hour and 30 minutes, it kind of feels longer when you're just watching him watch them the whole time. So I would say there's a lack of plot. The kills are very spread out and only really towards the end. This movie doesn't really become a slasher film towards the end. We get some creepy stuff in the beginning with the mental asylum breakout, and then it's eerie throughout the film, but nothing like slasher happens till the end. And even at that, it's only this small group of kids that gets killed. And then like I was saying, with the runtime, it just feels a bit slow when it's only an hour and 30 minutes. But other than that, this movie is just obviously a classic, and I will be rewatching it every Halloween. Michael has just gone on to become one of the greatest Halloween characters of all time. In the face of Halloween, this franchise has become big, even releasing movies as recent as 2023. So Halloween 1978 gets an 8. I obviously recommend this if you haven't seen it, but you've definitely seen this. Let me know if I should review any of the other Halloween films, but either way, I'll still be posting a lot more spooky content this month. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of the original Halloween and what you think of the later films and just Michael as a character. What's your review of this movie? Follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, like and subscribe here. I'll see you in the next one. Have a Cine day.
I was trying to go to South Korea tonight, but I'm stuck here waiting.